mercy. Thank you. Cover me in your anointing in the name of Jesus. And I give you praise and glory. And I say thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I look at the church, and most of, I don't know where the people are today, the ones that belong here. But this is a season of Thanksgiving, and glory to God, so you should be in God's house.
Amen.
And this message sort of like corresponds to what God is saying.
Yes.
Glory to God, and I just thank God for taking me over the dangerous airways, glory to God. Hallelujah. All the way to Atlanta, Georgia, and back safely.
Jesus.
Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And you know, and I'm saying this not braggingly, but I just thank God for how He has blessed my family. And a lot of you don't know that God blesses you according to how you serve Him.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
When you go to some of my family house, you would think they rich folks. I mean, you know, they do have, but I'm talking about you would think they was other folks the way they live. You did all of this. That's cause we Hallelujah. I can't understand how people want to be mean and nasty. And the Spirit of the Lord said and jealous when we got a good God. I can't understand myself. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm glorified today. Come on, clap your hand and bless the Lord. Let's go to 1 Samuel, the 3rd chapter. Amen. Glory to God. It's starting at the first verse. And it said, the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. And there was no open vision. And open vision is when God talked and when he spoke to us through visions, and what He showed us, what He wanted. Glory to God. And then they said in that day that God didn't speak that much to the church. Amen. It was like closed up.
Amen.
Hallelujah. He said in the second verse, and it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down into his place, his eyes began to wax dim, and he could not see. Glory to God. He was getting old in age, and then sometimes we get old in age, we don't see like we used to, but I believe that he was not only talking about naturally so, but spiritually so. Your eyes are getting closed, and I believe that's what happened to the church today. Their eyes are closed and they can't see like they should. Glory to God, don't have no discernment.
Well,
somebody say yes to the Lord.
Yes.
And it said in the earth, the lamp of the Lord went out in the temple of the God, where the ark of the covenant was, and Samuel lay down to sleep. The ark of the covenant, it represents the presence of God. It had, glory to God, the presence of God. Someone say yes to the Lord. And the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, here am I. And when he ran into Eli and said, here am I, but thou callest me. And he said, I call not. Lie down again, and he went and lied down. And the Lord called yet again, Samuel. And Samuel rose and went to Eli and said, here I am. But thou didst call me. And he answered, I call not, my son. Lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. In other words, glory to God, he had worked in the temple when he lied, but he had no personal relationship with God.
Yes.
And that's the way a lot of us in the house of God right now, we're in the house of God when we don't know, have a personal relationship with God.
Amen.
Glory to God, because when we have a personal relationship with God, the Lord will let you know things going on around you. Somebody say that.
Yes.
directed call.
Oh.
That's what the Lord told me to call it. The call of God, a directed call.
Yes.
Now, Samuel was born in the era of the judges. It was the darkest period in Israel's history. And then the book of Judges, where I think they had 17 judges. They had no kings, but they only had judges to lead the people. It was the days that witnessed the spiritual and moral collapse of the people. No kings. Everybody did what was right in their own eyes, and no one obeyed God. And this is the way it is today. Because if you got a church, and I'm telling you, you can tell whoever else, and if you're not obeying the pastor, you are not obeying God. Because God put leaders over you so you can obey. Glory to God. He speaks to us directly, and then he speaks to us through our leaders. So the behavior of the Israelites, including the priests, was a disgrace. Glory to God. And he said in the opening scene of 1 Samuel, a glimpse of hope is seen. For a barren woman named Hannah began to pray and seek the Lord for a son, whom she promised to dedicate to the Lord. Now, how many of us, we don't even, some of us don't even want our children coming to church. Glory to God. We leave them home. Let's go dedicate them to the Lord. I got 3 sons, and they all might not come to church, but they sure don't because they mama don't tell them. Somebody say yes to the Lord. Hallelujah. Yeah, Lord. And God heard Hannah, her prayer, and granted her son named Samuel. Now, the 1 Samuel 3:1, hallelujah, that Samuel, he was they called him a child, but he had grown up. Glory to God. And Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. Samuel was still young and tenderhearted. He had a faithful, been serving the Lord since Eli. Hallelujah.